In Invincible Season 4, we were finally properly introduced to the character Tech Jacket, which is a huge fan favorite of comic readers, since of course this character has their own comics that even predate Invincibles. And we've even told some of his story on this channel, which I'm sure we'll get back to soon, especially now given the changes to the character in the TV show. Now, we've seen Tech Jacket a few times over the course of the show already, where fans have noted that his suit looks a bit different than it normally would, and that already led to some theories about this reveal. However, as Tech Jacket battles against the Walking Dread, nothing behind that villain name of course, Tech Jacket uses their suit to do all sorts of acrobatic tricks and fire different lasers at this beast while saving civilians caught up in the crossfire. However, that's the moment it happens. When a guy screams out, "Hey, thanks, you're the man!" Tech Jacket's helmet opens up, revealing that it's actually a girl named Zoe in the TV show, unlike in the comics where her name is Zach. Now we see that she still has her father figure Ed around, giving her information from the safety of space as she eventually makes quick work of the Walking Dread back on Earth. However, in space he tells her to head up there as quick as she can because there's some strange alien fella there to greet her, which shouldn't be the strangest thing ever considering that Tech Jacket has already dealt with all kind of aliens before. Now once everyone gets settled, Alan explains the whole situation to them, and it doesn't take much convincing before Tech Jacket and her dad agree to her joining the war, with Alan actually crying over seeing how much of a supportive parent Ed is, since that's not really something Alan has experienced before. Now this leads to a more interesting point, and that's how the show could be setting up for another interesting difference from the comics, which would involve our favorite little Viltrumite goblin, Oliver. As once everyone is on the ship heading back to Telescria so they can regroup for battle, there's a quick moment where Zoe and Oliver both talk about how much they love space and then share a glance, while we learn that their voyage is planned to be 2 weeks long, giving everyone time to get to know each other. And of course, these two seem like they're sorta around the same age, give or take, considering that Oliver is aging at a rapid rate, but I guess this remains to be seen, as eventually in the comics, Oliver's aging does seem to slow down, but the TV could bring that forward a bit to sort of give Oliver the chance to actually experience his adolescence and early 20s instead of them just flying by. What do you think about the change for Tech Jacket, and do you like how she didn't seem to be as effective against the Viltrumites? Also, do you want me to go back to explaining Tech Jacket's comics? Let me know in the comment section below.